Start with a dramatic US Open tennis final.
Yeah, and it's a long time since I've been able to tell you about a new Grand Slam winner. This man here, Dominic Thiem, is the new name. It's taken him, I think, 4 attempts, but now Thiem is finally a Grand Slam champion after a stunning comeback in the US Open final overnight. England beat Australia by 24 runs in a thrilling one-day international at Old Trafford. A brilliant performance from England's bowlers tied the series at 1-1 with 1 left to play. England looked like they were heading for a disappointing... Lewis Hamilton is closing in on Michael Schumacher's record of 91 Formula One victories. The Paris Saint-Germain forward Neymar accused one of his opponents of racially abusing him during his side's 1-0 defeat to Marseille last night. Everton made a flying start to the Premier League season with a victory at Tottenham. Defending champions Chelsea thrashed Bristol City 9-0 in the Women's Super League. Now, the defending champion Egan Bernal's Tour de France is all but over after he lost nearly 7. Just before I go, I just want to tell you, over the weekend during the half-time coverage of the Rugby League, BBC One played an interview that I did with Rob Burrow last week. You may have seen it. We ran it Friday morning, and I know there was a flurry of activity on the website that's being used to raise money for him and raising money into research into MND, and one generous donation in particular that I know was anonymous, that I know the Burrow family would like to say a very big thank you for.
Oh, amazing. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely. Thanks for that, Sam.
A stunning comeback in the US Open final. Oh, very good. I like that. Yeah, Dominic Thiem, who, do you remember we had him on the programme last year sometime? Yes. He was a great character, a really good interview.
Was he one of those ones on the boat with you?
He was on the boat, yes.
I remember
when we had basically all the best tennis players in the world on a boat for an hour? That was quite a piece, I can tell you. We're talking about Dominic Thiem this morning because it's taken him 4 attempts, but he is finally a Grand Slam champion after a stunning comeback in the US Open final. He beat Alexander. So that was a relief for Thiem there after finally getting his hands on the trophy. But disappointment for Zverev, who played in New York without his mum and dad. They were unable to travel after testing positive for coronavirus. You've got to feel for him in that situation, missing his mum and dad who aren't well. And that was quite a match. Onto the cricket now, and England beat Australia by 24 runs in a thrilling one-day international at Old Trafford. Brilliant performance from England's bowlers tied the series at 1-1 with 1 still to play. England looked like they were heading for a disappointing... Paris Saint-Germain forward Neymar accused one of his opponents of racially abusing him during his side's 1-0 defeat to Marseille last night. Everton have made a flying start to the Premier League season with a victory at Tottenham. Dominic Calvert looking good already.
Gosh, that was a packed bulletin, wasn't it?
It was, and there's loads I didn't even have time for. More in a bit.
I'm sure there's people complaining as we speak.
They'll be typing in right now. Apologies to all of you.
Wow, I'm exhausted. Thank you very much.